getting set. This will be, I'm pretty sure this is a 12-minute final, probably about 15 laps. It's thumbs up from Andy Cowell, who's clarking. So your poleman is James Taylor ahead of Sean Hollingsworth. On row 2, it's Pietro Pagano, winner of Heat 1, and Rob Moore, winner of Heat 2. James Taylor won Heat 3. Peter Harris on row 3 with David Whitehouse. Harrison Darville and Simon Lloyd on row 4. Mike Townley, dressed in black, is on row 5 with Justin Buck rounding out the top 10. Hole shot, and Taylor's got a good jump, but Pagano was wise to it and is on his bumper into turn 1. Who'll be last of the late breakers into hairpin 1? Oh, they're all feeding in. It gets a bit wider in the middle. They've all made it through hairpin 1. Will they make it through hairpin 2? Yes, they will. It's a good clean start then. This one will run. And Pagano is pushing for the lead already on James Taylor as they go down through Paddock. Out of Paddock Bend and across to Garda. And Taylor's already covering off Pagano. Out of the centre S. Through Cafe Curve. And I suspect Pietro's going to strike early if he can. Taylor on the defensive into turn 1, and that's bringing Sean Hollingsworth back into the mix. Down into turn 2. Taylor narrow into hairpin 2, and that gives Hollingsworth a chance. And he runs out Pagano and grabs second place, and Rob Moore's on his bumper in 4th. Gap then to Peter Harris. So Taylor gets a respite. We saw Sean Hollingsworth push Taylor quite hard through Heat 3, I think it was. On to lap 2. Or lap 3, I should say. Round the outside. No way by. Taylor will hold this one on. Cuts back and goes down the inside. And it's on now. It's all kicking off at the front as Pagano's in the mix and Rob Moore's sticking his nose in. And suddenly James Taylor's gone from 1st to 4th. And Peter Harris is in the mix and it's all on. It's on in Clubman class at Buckmore Park. Sean Hollingsworth leads. Pietro Pagano. Rob Moore, James Taylor, Peter Harris, David Whitehouse down in Paddock. Across to Garda. And Hollingsworth now on the defensive to hold off Pagano. And that's backing him into Rob Moore. Pagano's got his wheels inside, but can't get through in Cafe Curve. And we move on to another lap. Under the trees, behind the hoardings, and then into hairpin 1. And it's Hollingsworth, Pagano, Moore, Taylor down in 4th place, but looking to get 3rd back. Pagano pushes his nose in for the lead. Has he got through? Yes, he has. And he's struck for the lead, and I think this is what Pagano wanted to do earlier on. It's a big, long crocodile all the way down to Paddock Bend as the Clubman class is looking pretty competitive, as I suspected it was going to be when I looked at the entry when this championship was being reformed. It's competitive. Pagano leads. Finished runner-up in the lightweight championship in 2016 to Tom Golding, who went straight to elite. It was a question whether or not Pagano would come with him to elite or settle into Clubman, and I think this is about the right class for him. Taylor now trying to hold off David Whitehouse in the fight for 4th place, and Pagano's got a couple of car lengths on Sean Hollingsworth. Look at it, it's a big long line of 25 karts. This is what we were hoping for. Jack Bolton, a pre-season favourite, outside the top 10 at the moment. And I'll give you a run through the top 10. It's Pietro Pagano by 0.2 of a second ahead of Sean Hollingsworth. Rob Moore, James Taylor. David Whitehouse makes up your top 5. Harrison Darville, Peter Harris. Gap developing to Simon Lloyd and Martin Theodoro, Mike Townley, Justin Buck. Jack Bolton coming through in 12th place. Whoops. As the cameraman goes wandering. Whitehouse still looking for a way by James Taylor. Taylor trying to find a way past Rob Moore, and it's beginning to break up at the front. I think we're going to see a leading pair here. It's Pagano and Hollingsworth trying to stretch clear, and Rob Moore holding off James Taylor. How long will Taylor be prepared to wait for fear of losing touch with a race win? Because I think Pagano's trying to check out. Buck C is past Mike Townley. I think that's probably for about 10th place. And Bolton's gone round the outside of Townley. Christopher Powell makes up that group. And the final is now beginning to split into individual battles here. We got the leaders. Pietro Pagano holding off Sean Hollingsworth. Gap to Rob Moore. But Rob's trying to get across and he's trying to drop and gap James Taylor. Whitehouse has fallen back. Darville running in 6th place. Theodoro under pressure from Simon Lloyd. Inside the top 10 would be a good start for anybody to the season. Oh, as another gust of icy blast comes down the track. Pietro Pagano's lead, just 0.2 of a second ahead of Sean Hollingsworth. Contact warning for Rob Moore on that last lap, presumably trying to hold off James Taylor. Further down the field, Frankie Hedges, and I think that's Stefan Scully down at the bottom of the top 20. And I do believe we've lost the stream. Let's hope this will restore itself. I'll post this later on Facebook. So another lap goes in the boots. Well, we'll keep going and hope this thing brings itself back to life. Pietro Pagano's lead now, beginning to stretch. Pagano ahead of Sean Hollingsworth. Rob Moore still holding off James Taylor. Chris Powell moving on to the bumper of Justin Buck in 10th place. Can he get it done? Not quite. Martin Theodoro, Jack Bolton. Bolton running in 9th. That becomes 8th place. And we're back live, I hope. Pagano, you've not missed a lot. Pagano and Sean Hollingsworth running together. Rob Moore, James Taylor. I wonder how far we are from the finish. Not far, I don't think. Final lap board is out in Clubman class. Pietro Pagano grabbed the lead from a scrum with James Taylor, Sean Hollingsworth and Rob Moore. David Whitehouse threatened for a while, but he's fallen back. I think the front four are pretty well settled. The battle is on for 5th place, and that's now Jack Bolton ahead of Harrison Darville and Martin Theodorou. One last wild punt in the Garda for James Taylor on Rob Moore to get on the podium. Moore's going to hold him off. Pietro Pagano wins the Clubman class final ahead of Sean Hollingsworth, Rob Moore and James Taylor. Jack Bolton is 6th. Harrison Darville, Martin Theodorou, Peter Harris. Oh, and somebody's exhaust is just let go.